What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Smash JT. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Death Stranding's Collector's Edition that comes with a baby. Smash JT. Death Stranding is on a lot of gamers' radars. Some have it as their most anticipated title of 2019. We've recently learned that the game is coming out November 8th, 2019. Very exciting. I personally had hoped for it to be released this year, but didn't know it was going to happen until they finally officially announced that. Watching the trailer, it was epic. Everything that takes place in it is very uniquely Hideo Kojima. Very stylistic, very Metal Gear Solid-esque, and I love that. I'm truly looking forward to it. The weirdness of the storyline and the direction it goes with Hell becoming part of Earth, or however that's gonna meld together, it was very captivating, and I can't wait to experience the storyline myself. Part of the trailer, they showed a baby in a pod that lit up, and the first teaser trailer that we got showed the baby down the throat of the guy, and it was weird, but at the same time intriguing. I was wondering why it was like that, and who put the baby there, or why a baby has anything to do with this game. It was just very strange, and watching the full-on trailer, the official reveal trailer of the game, didn't really do very much explaining to what the baby even has to do with this in the first place. I guess we're going to have to play the game to figure that out. But as far as the Collector's Edition is concerned, here's a look at what you get for the low price of $199.99 USD. You get the custom Steelbook, the cargo case, a cool little keychain, a bunch of in-game content, and most importantly, a BB Pod baby. Yeah, that is gonna be the weirdest part about all of this. For the round price of $200, you're getting a life-size baby as part of the Collector's Edition. One of these things that you can get at the store.
Want to go? Up, up.
Well, this one actually talks. And no, this is not my baby. This is my daughter's baby, but just for show and tell, I brought it to the video scene today. It's creepy. Especially when it's dark in the house. This thing's very creepy. It crawls around, it makes goo goo gaga, it probably pisses itself. But my point is... Yeah. You can get a baby at the store for like $5 that does a lot of stuff. But this is a baby in a pod representing from the game. It's just very strange. It goes in line with a lot of other strange collector's editions that we've seen in the recent past. The one that comes to mind for me right now is from Fear with that pregnant ghost zombie looking lady that was a figurine. That was part of the collector's edition for Fear. And then you had that zombie bust from Dead Island Riptide where it was just the chick's chest with her head ripped off. That was weird. That was really weird. And there's been a bunch of odd, quirky, and just downright strange collector's editions that we've seen as gamers, and it seems as time has gone on, they've become more and more weird and just not something you would expect to find when you buy a video game, something that comes with it. And maybe that's because all the basic regular stuff has been done to death and people are tired of it, and this is marketing's way of going crazy and doing something so ludicrous that people just have to get it just so they can say they have this really weird item that came with this fantastic game. Maybe. I mean, like I said, it's selling for $200, but it sold out everywhere almost immediately, which completely blew my mind because looking at what came with this collector's edition, I didn't really feel like it added up to $200, and as with most collector's editions, I expected to see it drop rapidly in price after about 6 months to 8 months. You'd see this on clearance for $80, $70, maybe even less. The game itself is going to be classic and great. I'm sure it will retain some of its value, but collector's editions typically drop drastically in price. Not so the case with Death Stranding, apparently. This sold out almost immediately, and of course, you shoot over straight to eBay and you see these going for $350, $400 with bids on them and other people listing them as buy it now for $400 and $500, you start to wonder, what the hell have we come to as gamers where this is something not only acceptable but desired, that people are clamoring for and willing to spend 2.5 times the amount that it's sold for regularly on afterhand, secondhand market? It's just, scalpers must be loving life right now. It's unbelievable to me. I did not see this happening, and I'm very confused by the draw to it. Maybe it's just because they were made in extremely limited supply. They did seem to sell out fairly quickly. I didn't catch a time of how quick they sold out, but they weren't around for very long after they went on pre-order yesterday. So that might have something to do with the demand, as there just weren't many of them made, so there were just a bunch of people out there that wanted them. But I find it crazy that babies in a pod are selling for $500 on eBay. It's absolutely insane. Makes you wonder what's next with collector's editions. What kind of wild and fantastic item is the next big game gonna throw in there just to hopefully garner some attention and make some extra money on the side? I don't know. I can't help but laugh at this. It's a baby in a pod. It's just very, very weird. And apparently that's where we are. As a society in gaming today, that's what gamers want. Not me, though. But it would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want one because everyone else has it, but at the same time, that's almost because it's fear of missing out. Not because I actually want the baby. It's just because they're going for a lot, they're hard to get, so it makes me intrigued as to what it even is. If it's going to be like liquid in there with the baby floating around, or how it all is going to work. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'd do with it. It's just weird. It's just weird. Anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.